Rasulullah ﷺ said, every single Muslim is responsible like a shepherd, because every single Muslim has responsibility. And we all have a flock. Look at your flock, my dear brothers. Go home and look at your flock. Who are you responsible for in your life? Put down a list of people you are responsible for, or people in whose responsibility you have some influence. And have a look at how you can change your impact and how you do things. For example, an employer at work, a boss at work, for example, he can change his relationship. He can change his relationship with his employees by one concept. If an employer thinks that his employees are servants, then he will never be successful in his business. His employees will not like him. They will not like to stay with him or work with him. But as soon as the employer changes his mind, as soon as the employer thinks now that my employees, they are not my servants, they are my customers. As soon as the employer treats his employees like customers, his relationship will change. This is how we can change. We can change our relationships. We can change our society. Wallahi al-Azim, we can change ourselves just by changing our mentality. Just by changing the way we treat others. Just by changing our relationships. And putting them according to the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. We can change our entire life. We can impact, as the Quran and the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ is telling us. And when we say we rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I just want to give you one example of responsibility. You've all heard of Sayyidina Umar ibn Abdul Aziz radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Umar ibn Abdul Aziz died in 101 Hijrah, one of the great Muslim leaders. Among the Tabi'un, Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, Umar II, the Caliph. He never used to sleep at night, crying. Always in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just in case he had been unjust with any person. Hazrat Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, the second Caliph of Islam, he used to walk in the streets of Medina at night, looking out for the dogs of Medina, just in case a dog was thirsty or hungry under his caliphate. This is how much consideration our Muslim leaders had. But look at the state of the Muslim Ummah today. We are dying, the Muslims are dying. And we know I don't need to say anything or politicize my talk. But look at the state of the Muslims today. There is a lack of sense of responsibility from the highest level to the lowest level. A father is busy in his work at a domestic level, forgetting about the tarbiyah of his children. How much time do you spend with your children? When was the last time you sat on the same floor with your children or table with your children and had food with them? When was the last time? So how are you fulfilling your responsibility? We need to have a sense of responsibility. And we need to change our relationships and our attitude in our relationships. And when we can create these changes in our private life, we can make a massive public success.